Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Robert.
Today's job market is full of demand for skilled trade workers. Electricians, welders, mechanics, these and other trades are the backbone of every community. They're also a huge part in making sure the Army National Guard is always fulfilling its mission of service to our country and communities. Soldiers train to keep the power flowing, engines running, and supplies moving. The skilled trades these soldiers perform are the same ones needed in today's civilian workforce. Army National Guard soldiers are on the fast track to learning skills that can set them up for success at home with companies looking to hire the best. With options from plumber to helicopter mechanic and everything in between, soldiers are able to select the trades that best fit their lives. Their resumes are being built through their paid training and part-time service. Find out how you too can learn a trade profession and serve your community and country by visiting nationalguard.com. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And welcome everybody into the KOFO High School Game of the Week. Luke Queen with you here in Wellsville, Kansas this evening, where the Eagles will play host to the Eureka Tornadoes here in Class 2A District 2 action here in week number 5 of the high school football season. Wellsville coming in 4-0 on the year, coming off a big win last week against Jayhawk Lynn. 50-6 was 50-0 at halftime. Running clock along in the second half, and coming away with that win. So they also, that is a district game, moving to 1-0 in District 2 play. They're going to take on the Eureka Tornadoes, 3-1 on the season. Eureka coming off their first loss of the season last week at the hands of the Humboldt Cubs. It was a final of 30-14, and the first loss for Eureka. So, kind of figuring out who is who here in District 2. The remaining games for Wellsville are all district games. Jayhawk Lynn last week. They've got Eureka here tonight, on the road next week in a game that we're going to have, a big one against Osage City. Then they will take on the Humboldt Cubs, finishing out the season against West Franklin. And at this point, Wellsville 3-0 in the Pioneer League. Everybody else, I believe, in the Pioneer League has a loss on the season. So Wellsville, done with those games, can be crowned league champions. And then the big one, the district championship, is what Wellsville is playing for at this point. And it starts once again, it started last week with that big win over Jayhawk Glen, a team that's coming in that's 0-1 in Eureka, and you do what you have to do is to make sure that you take care of business tonight. Do not look ahead, because this can kind of be one of those games that they talk about on the big news, big sports programs. It's kind of a trap game, that game that you kind of look ahead for. Next week with Osage City looming, I'm sure the Osage City Indians, they're in the same boat here this evening as they're taking on Jayhawk Glen, and, a team that just was beaten down last week by Wellsville. Osage City got a easy, handily big win over West Franklin last week. And so, you never want to take your foot off the gas when you're trying to go for that district championship, so you got to take care of business. And for Wellsville, they got to do it tonight right here on their home field so they can get this done and then get focused for next week. And as I said, Wellsville is 4-0 on the year, so you got a little bit more on the line just as well. You want to keep that perfect record going as long as you can. I know it is tough to win them all, but you got another one here this evening. It's an absolute beautiful evening for football here in Wellsville. Actually heard that there's a little bit of rain coming down in Ottawa, so unfortunately it's probably just on the south end of the river and not getting my yard watered. But, hey, here in Wellsville it's absolutely perfect. No moisture yet, and really not anything expected. Highs in the 70s, maybe dropping down into the 60s before we get done, but an absolute beautiful night for high school football. Well, we're going to take a timeout here. When we come back, we'll get ready for kickoff from here at Wellsville. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to the high school game of the week here on KOFO.com.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. When we have a funeral or a visitation at the funeral home, we try very hard to make friends and family feel comfortable. We want you to feel at home. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
If you're seeking a more active role in managing your diabetes or other foot-related issues, Kramer Pharmacy is here to help. This is pharmacist Laura Hibberts inviting you to put your best foot forward with Dr. Comfort Shoes at Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 to 2 on Saturday.
Wherever you and your vehicle go, you can trust your vehicle repairs to CarStar with our limited nationwide warranty on all qualifying repairs. Call CarStar Ottawa at 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
And welcome back here to Wellsville High School. Luke Queen with you here this evening for the KOFO High School Game of the Week. Wellsville playing host to Eureka here this evening into a District 2 action. The 4-0 Eagles taking on the 3-1 Tornadoes. Wellsville obviously coming off 4 consecutive wins. The Tornadoes won their first 3 ball games, losing last week to Humboldt in the first game of district play. It's a fun schedule for this 2A District 2, as everybody in 2A District 2 played their first 3 games non-district, and then the last 5 weeks all district contests. So week number 2 of district play here for the Eagles and the Tornadoes, and we've got the Eagles. Looks like the captains will go out, and we will see what the decision is made. Captains for the Tornadoes, Cash Fees, number 54, Cole Strickler.
Number 75, Eduardo Lopez.
Number 56, it looks like. Number 62, Hunter Scott. And number 67, Dalton Grabbitz. For the Eagles, their captains, number 53, Jace Clark. Number 32, Jason Hunsaker. Number 75, Eduardo Lopez. And Eureka won the coin toss, and has deferred to the second half, so Wellsville will receive the kickoff here and have the ball first. Defending the north end, also a captain, number 24, Benito Delgado for the Eagles out there. So we're going to get to see the Eagles offense on the field first, an offense averaging over 43 points per ball game so far this season. And it is a team that can score in bunches, score in a hurry. They can throw the football, run the football. Good work up front by their offensive line, and they'll be ready to go here. We'll see what the Tornadoes' defense, obviously, as Bob said in our Friday Night Lights show, 2 of their first 4 games, Eureka had not given up a point. It completed shutouts in those ball games last week. Obviously, the big one where they gave up 30 to Humboldt, and Humboldt has been known to have a pretty high-powered quick strike offense once as well. We'll see what the Eagles can do here. Back deep will be Desmond Winton, the 5'7" sophomore, and 5'8" junior running back Nash Money, the 2-man deep. Big man approaches to kick a football away here. That is Dalton Gravis. And it's a bounding ball down on the ground. Hits off of an Eagle, but covered up there at about the 36-yard line by Wellsville. And that kick was right on the ground, covered up. 62, Paxton Clark, is who stood up with it there. The Upman tried to come up. The ball was just an absolute end-over-end kick straight on the ground. It's tough to field those with the never knowing where the ball's going to bounce. Bounced off an Eagle, but able to cover it up. So Wellsville going to start first down and 10 with the ball at their own 36-yard line. McCarty will go under center. Delgado and Money in the I formation. The turn to give is the Money. Left guard. He's going to pick up 1 on the play. Zach Hilton on the tackle for Eureka. Nose of the football to the 38, so we're going to say it's a gain of 2 here. The second down and 8 here for the Eagles. Like splitting out wide to the left, going to be Brody Lee, wide receiver. Des Winton in the slot right. A little bit of an offset I formation here. Going to do a little play action. McCarty back to pass. Throw is caught there by David Sines out near the 50 and across midfield at the 49-yard line. And that is good for the Wellsville Eagles first down. So a nice play call there on second down and 8. A little bit of a play action. A little roll out by McCarty and able to find Sines crossing over. Again, same formation. Give is going to be to Money. Money spins off the first tackler. He's diving forward there. He's going to be up near the 45-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 4 on the play. Nice spin there by Money to actually get positive yardage. Stood up initially. Hunsaker going to run the play call in from the sideline as they'll replace Des Winton out on the field. Hunsaker going to split out wide to the right, Lee wide to the left, I formation once again. McCarty under center. Got movement up front, and no flag. And now the snap and the give to the up man, Delgado. Delgado charging forward as he's across the 40 down near the 38. See where they spot the football, but I believe that's going to be enough for the first down, and it is. And so a nice, tough run there by Delgado. First down carry there by Delgado. Good, tough running there right up the middle. This time, twin receivers going to jog out to the right side. Lee out wide. Hunsaker in the slot. Right formation once again. McCarty going to go with a little option, and he's going to keep it himself. He's got good yardage inside the 30-yard line. He's going to be tackled down near the marker to gain. And we're going to see, and that is a gain of 11, so that's going to be good for a first down as they're going to mark it at the 27. So the Eagles moving the football well here on this opening drive. Lee going to break the huddle. He's going to split out wide to the left. Single receiver. Hunsaker had in a halfback position. Coming in motion. The give is going to be to Hunsaker. He's going to try to get to the edge. He tries to turn it up, and he's dragged out of bounds after maybe a gain of a yard on the play up to about the 26. And a good job there by Garrison Spoons. Safety for Eureka coming up to stretch that play out, not allow Hunsaker to turn it upfield. When Jacob Hunsaker turns it upfield, can be very dangerous, as a lot of these Wellsville players can be, with great speed. McCarty in the shotgun, play action with Money. He's going to go down the middle. He's got a man pass, and it is caught and complete for the touchdown. 26-yard pass there. And the catch made by Willie Dorsey for Wellsville. 9:28 on the clock here in the first, and the Eagles are on the board as McCarty hits Dorsey for the 26-yard TD pass. Nathan Seaman going to step on to attempt the extra point. Devin Haas in to hold. Snap is back, placement down, kick is away, a little low-line drive, and just a little bit too wide. 9:28 remaining here in the first quarter. Wellsville 6, Eureka nothing. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. When we come back, we'll have more. From here at Wellsville, I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaging local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, and insights from nationwide businesses. Talk to Stephen Bradley, 785-242-4700, extension 108.
Back here at Wellsville High School, Luke Queen with you. The Eagles leading 6-0 over Eureka, with just 9:28 remaining here in the first quarter. Eagles take the opening kickoff, a 2.5-minute drive, and they march right down the field, 64 yards for the score. Nathan Seaman to kick it away here for the Eagles. Seaman approaches, drives the kick, and it's down on the ground. Having trouble picking it up is Eureka, and down to make the tackle inside the 15 is number Devin Haas down in there to make the tackle for Carson Spoons. Was back to receive. Kick came down in front of him, and scored it past him, tried to cover it up, did pick it up and make something out of it. Maybe a yard on the return, but a great job to get down and make the special teams tackle. So first down and 10, the ball at the 12-yard line of Eureka. See what the offense here of Eureka will do. Cash Fees, quarterback in the shotgun formation, going to take the snap, fake the give, look to pass, and he's hit immediately. Tries to fight out of it, but back at the 5-yard line, he'll be dropped down back there. Nathan Seaman came right through from the left end, helped out by Dylan Schnorr. Loss of 6. Second down and 16. The ball back will be marked at the 6-yard line, as that is where Fees was hit initially and started to be driven back. Twin receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Halfback to the left, and the give is going to be no, it's a fake. And the quarterback keeper, and there's Schnorr and Jake Byrne and Dylan Schnorr combined for the tackle back at the 3-yard line. Third down and 19 the Wellsville defensive front and the linebackers are just shooting those gaps, getting into the backfield, and Eureka just has not had time to get anything going. And a fake to belly give there to the first man through. Quarterback Cash Feast tried to keep it and moved to his right, and there was nothing there for him except for a couple Wellsville defenders. Twin receivers each side. Feast back in the end zone, takes a snap. He's throwing it up to the left side. The pass turns the receiver around, and it falls incomplete. And there's a flag on the play. We're going to see what it's for here. Illegal man downfield on the Tornadoes. And that RPO run pass option where Wellsville declines the penalty, so it will be 4th down and 19 as a result of the play. So Nash Money is going to drop back deep, and I should say DP still in Tornado territory as the punter for the Tornadoes is going to have to kick this one away from his own end zone. Garrison Spoots, snap is high. Spoots able to get it, gets the kick away. It's a short kick, and it's going to be down at about inside the 15. Money's going to pick it up and dive forward, and so it's only going to net about 6 yards, and Wellsville's going to start this drive inside the Tornadoes' 10-yard line. The Wellsville already up 6-0. There's 7:35 remaining. High snap. Garrison Spoots had to go up high to get it, bring it down, and quickly get that punt away. Didn't get much on it. The punt went about, initially when it came down at about the 16-yard line, only about a 13-yard punt, then bounced backwards. And then it was picked up by Money, who dove it inside down to the 8-yard line. So first down and goal with the ball at the 8. Take the give to Unsaker to Money. Money driving in, and touchdown Eagles, this time on the ground. It is Nash Money on the 8-yard carry, and the Wellsville Eagles lead jumps up to double figures at 12-0 with 7:30 remaining in the first quarter. And Nathan Seaman, let's see if they're going to, actually Wellsville's going to go for 2, see if they can get it up to 14 here. Lining up for the 2-point conversion. Going to send trip receivers out to the right, single receiver wide to the left is Brody Lee. Money in the backfield with McCarty in shotgun. McCarty going to roll to his right, now tucks it. Now jumps and he's got signs, but it was deflected and knocked away. And so with 7:30 remaining in the first quarter, Wellsville 12 and Eureka 0. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
Today's diamonds were created millions of years ago, hundreds of miles underground, as a result of crushing pressure and immense heat. And they're beautiful. But the trend today isn't the age-old rock. It's the lab-grown diamond. Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton from Sutton's Jewelry. We are now carrying many beautiful styles of the lab-grown diamond, and they're beautiful. Plus, they leave a smaller footprint on the environment. Lab-grown diamonds, affordable, sparkling, and ready for you to see at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
And welcome back here to Wellsville High School. Luke Queen with you here. Just 4.5 minutes gone by. Wellsville already punched 2 in, 4 touchdowns, 12-0 lead here over the Eureka Tornadoes. 26-yard touchdown pass from Dylan McCarty to Willie Dorsey with 9:28 remaining. And then after a very short field, one play, 8-yard touchdown drive on first and goal. Nash Money with the touchdown run. Nate Seaman to kick this one away. Approaches. Oh, it's kicked. This will be taken by Spoons at about the 11-yard line. Out across the 20, 25. Cuts to his left out to near the 30. And that's where he'll be wrapped up and tackled down near the 31-yard line.
Tackled by number 20, Scott Hain.
Scott Hain on the tackle there for the Eagles. And so the Eureka offense coming back out onto the field. The first series is one they'd like to forget as they lost 9 yards after starting inside their own 15-yard line. Had to punt it out of their own end zone. Didn't get much on that. And Wellsville had a very, very short field. Single receiver to the left, twin receivers to the right. Shotgun formation. Snap is back. The turn and give is to the running back. That is Carson Garrison Spoons. Number 2, not number 12 there. And looks like he stood up right at the line of scrimmage, so no gain on the play. Second down and 10. Ball still, and those are the football still at the 31-yard line. Eureka breaks shuttle here. Twin receivers coming to the right, single receiver to the left. This time it is Bolanger in the backfield. Now he's going to go in motion. They're going to try and throw a little bubble screen to him. The pass falls incomplete. Big stick on the play there by Jake Berg. Right after the ball was dropped, Berg delivered a blow to Bolanger. So the pass incomplete brings up third down and 10 here for the Tornadoes. Nice read there by Berg to see that running back moving out there and go make a play. The defensive back was trying to be blocked. He was trying to fight through it as well, but it wouldn't have gone for much. And now a whistle, and we're going to have a timeout called here by Eureka. Their first time out of the half. We'll take with them a 60-second break. You're listening to KOFO's High School Game of the Week here on KOFO.com.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Hi, everybody. This is Denny Matthews, the voice of the Royals. Don't miss a game, home or away this year. Keep it locked onto your source for information and entertainment. And Royals baseball in East Central Kansas, 1220. And 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really...
helpful?
Very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
And back here at Wellsville, third down and 10, 6:36 remaining in quarter number 1. Eureka facing a long third down, twin receivers to the right, single to the left, kind of a stack formation. The pass out here is dropped, and that is a pass that should have been caught there. Caleb Cornett had it in his hands. Wasn't going to get much out of it. Jacob Huntsaker coming off of his man and to come up and make it, probably would have made a tackle right there, but Cornett unable to hold on. Pass falls incomplete. It'll be fourth down and 10. The ball at the 31-yard line. So Garrison Spoons back in punt formation. Nash Money is a deep man here for the Eagles. But a low snap this time. Spoons picks it up. He's in trouble. He's just going to have to run. And there's plenty of room in front of him as Spoons breaks it. And now he's going to go the distance. It's going to be a 69-yard touchdown run on a broken play. Garrison Spoons, the snap was low, had trouble fielding it. When he picked it up, he saw a running lane. He just took off. And the Wellsville Eagles were not expecting to see that as Spoons just sprinted 69 yards for the touchdown on fourth down and 10. So definitely a broken play there. And it just turned out to be in the favor of Eureka. That low snap turned out to be really a good thing for Eureka, which is not something that usually happens. Tornadoes going for two. Twins to the left, single receiver wide to the right. Quarterback keeps right here, and he's stacked up. No place to go for fees, and he will be stopped. So with 6:15 remaining here in quarter number 1, it is Wellsville 12, Eureka 6 back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the KOFO High School Game of the Week here on KOFO.com.
Did you miss your front row seat at Arrowhead last season? Not this year. KOFO and Furniture Loft are sending you back to Arrowhead to watch the most exciting team in football, your Kansas City Chiefs. You and a friend in front row seats to watch the Chiefs. Just stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City or Emporia on West US 50 and register once per visit. Only one win per season. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to win. The next ticket giveaway is for the Chiefs versus the Bills October 10th. Winner announced October 7th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
And back here at Wellsville, we have yet to play half of the first quarter, and the score is 12-6. It was Garrison Spoons on the run right before the break there. It was a 4th down and 10. It was a low snap. He picked it up, was unable to punt it away, just took off running, and then found a lane and out-sprinted everybody for the touchdown. But it is the Eagles 12 and Eureka 6. Back deep, Des Winton and Nash Money. First kickoff by Eureka was a real low-line drive. It is once again. Takes a nice hop, and it's going to be Winton at the 25. He's out across the 30, 35, 40, and out near the 45-yard line. A flag comes in back at about the 37-yard line, and that's usually in a place of an illegal block in that area. We'll have to see what the official gives us there. It is going to be holding, going to be called against the Eagles, so that's going to back them up from the spot of the foul, which they're actually going to say was the 38-yard line. So Wellsville will start this drive back at the 28-yard line.
Eagles on the 28-yard line.
First down and 10 here for the Eagles. Again, they've had short fields, so they started the first one at the 36, this one back at the 28-yard line. McCarty in shotgun. 3 receivers right, single receiver left. McCarty's going to roll to his right, looks to throw, throws it underneath. The pass is caught and complete for a gain of about 4 or 5 yards on the play. 32, Jacob Hunsaker with the catch there for the catch. 32-yard line, so it's a pickup of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6 coming up here for Wellsville. Eagles in the huddle. Now going to send Brody Lee out wide to the right this time. Going to be a little bit of a tighter formation with Winton and Hunsaker in the halfback slots. Winton in motion, going to give to him. Jet sweep give. Winton out across the 35, 40, 45, and he'll be marked out of bounds near the 45-yard line. So a nice 13, 14-yard gain on that one. We're going to give him 13 on the play. The ball will be spotted at the 40-yard line. But a good run there on the jet sweep give on the short side there to Des Winton. Winton got the ball and then immediately just took off cutting it upfield. Went out to the edge but ran out of room. The receiver to the right. Hunsaker in motion this time. Fake the jet sweep give it to Money. Ball pops out. The ball's on the ground, and it's going to be recovered by Eureka. So the turnover here for Wellsville. By Nash Money. No return on it. 5:14 remaining here in the first quarter. And Wellsville turns the ball over. So Eureka takes over 1st down and 10 at the 46-yard line after a turnover by the Eagles. Money, as he went through, looked like somebody was able to reach out and just grab a hold of his arm that was carrying the football. Maybe got his arm on the football. Money slapping his hands together, and his guys couldn't believe he let that one go. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Give, and a little bit of a misplay there. Spoons is able to get something out of it. He's across the 45 down near the 40-yard line. Going to be a gain of 6 on the play. David Signs in on the tackle there for the Eagles. Flag on the play, and illegal block going to go against Eureka, so it's going to go from the spot of the foul, which occurred at about the 42-yard line. So this is going to take Eureka back to the 48.
First down and 16.
1st and 16. I was trying to count it up, and they got it quicker in the booth next door. So the Tornadoes were in Eagles territory. and after the penalty, move back into their own territory. A little bit of not the smoothest handoff in the backfield, but Spoons was able to get some out of it. Twin receivers right, single receiver left. Now we've got movement up front by the Tornadoes, and that's going to be a false start on Eureka. It's 5-yard penalty, so back from the 48 to the 43 is going to make it first down at 21 now.
First down at 21 yards for the Tornadoes.
The two penalties here by the Tornadoes have backed him up from great field position to very good. Fees in the shotgun. He had to take it option right, pitches it out wide. Bollinger cuts it back in, makes a first man miss, and then is absolutely stood up. Jacob Hunsaker with the initial contact. Delgado and Signs coming over to help out. Great job by Hunsaker to shed his blocker and then stand that running back right up. And then the Eagles defense flying to the football and finishing it off. It's second down, 18 yards to go as the ball's marked at the 41-yard line. Got to get inside the 37 for the first down. Second down and 18 to go. Twin receivers left, single receiver right. And a flag comes out, and that is a delay of game here. And so a 5-yard mark off once again takes it from the 46-yard line back to the 41. So now it's second down and 23. Penalties, Eureka killing themselves with them so far. Twin receivers to the wide side, the left side. Single receiver to the right. Fees going to fake a handoff, going to dump it over the middle. The pass will go incomplete. Well covered there by David Signs. Zach Hilton, the intended target there. Signs was right there with him. Hilton looked to see if there might be a pass interference as Signs was there just as the ball was getting there, but David Signs had that inside position, and that could have been a scary moment there. Signs would have been just one half step forward. Could have been an interception, but you can't blame David Signs as he's coming over from his backer position to cover that. Twin receivers left, single receiver wide to the right. Give is going to be to Spoons. Spoons tries to cut it up, and the Eagles are there to make the stop on 3rd and 23. That's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. So it's going to be 4th down and 24. So the Tornadoes started in plus field position at the Eagle 46. Now they're punting it away from their own 40-yard line. Lost 14 yards on this drive. Snap is back. Spoons has it. Wellsville playing with a return this time. Driving punt. Money takes it. He's at the 20, 25. Makes a move out to the sideline at the 30, 35, 40. And then lowers his shoulder as he's hit near the 45. And they'll say he was out of bounds at the 46. And that is not only a good return, but that's the type of running that Nash Money brings, is he will lower his shoulder and lower the boom on the would-be tackler. First down and 10, Wellsville at the ball at the 46-yard line. 3 minutes and 13 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. Wellsville on top 12-6. McCarty under center. Going to take the snap. Going to give it to first man through, Delgado, and he's hit as he approaches midfield and right down at the 50-yard line. And a flag comes down right at the 50. And this one's going to go against the Eagles again, and it's going to be holding. So gain of 4, it turns into a loss of 6 as it happened right at the 50. He's backed up to the 40-yard line. It'll be first down and 16 here for Wellsville. Wellsville going to send receivers wide to each side. Hunsaker to the left, Lee to the right. McCarty under center. I formation, toss, give here to Money. Money cutting upfield into the secondary. Across the 45, 40, 35. One man to beat. Stiff arm, and he'll be dragged down just inside the 20-yard line. A big run there by Nash Money. Gain of about 43 yards on the play, and that's going to be first down and 10 at the ball at the 17-yard line. Big run there by Nash Money. Good blocking up front and along the linebackers. And then Money, good stiff arm, but good tackle by Eureka, and able to drag him down as Money was looking to break that one. It wouldn't surprise us if he did. We've seen Nash Money break free many occasions here for the Eagles. Twin receivers to the left. Money in the I formation by Delgado. Pitch to the left. Money allows his blocks to set up. Not a whole lot there as he pushes towards the 15-yard line. He'll be stopped just short of that, but it's going to be a gain of about a yard and a half, maybe 2 on the play. Cash fees on the tackle for Eureka. Brody Lee is going to split out wide to the right this time. Hunsaker stays in halfback left. Give us to the first man through Delgado. Delgado inside the 15, down inside the 10 at about the 13, about the 9-yard line. Tough running once again by Benito Delgado, strong runner in the backfield. The ball at the 9-yard line, pickup of 7 seconds. Third down and about 2 yards to go. Extremely long one, a very short 2 in this situation. Single receivers wide each side. McCarty going to keep it himself. He's just going to follow his line driving forward. And he's down near the 5-yard line. And so that's definitely going to be enough for a Wellsville first down. Hunter Scott with the tackle for Eureka. First down and goal, Wellsville. The ball at the 5-yard line. Twin receiver's going to split out to the right. Hunsaker going to go wide now. Brody Lee moving over, and he's going to actually split out wide to the left. I formation, Money in the backfield to deep. Pitches to Money. He's going to cut it up. Makes the first man miss, diving forward, and Nash Money is in. A 5-yard touchdown run. Money's second of the night, and the Eagles get it back as they put the lead up right now at 18-6 with 1:02 remaining here in quarter number 1. But awaiting the extra point or the 2-point conversion, they're actually going to attempt the kick here. Nathan Seaman going to come in to attempt this. Kevin Haas to hold. Eagles get set. Snap is back, placement down. Seaman this time, the kick is through there. So the score with 1:02 remaining in the first quarter. Wellsville 19, Eureka 6. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. The families we serve are our friends and neighbors who come from all walks of life. It doesn't matter what you spend, everyone receives the highest level of service. Dangle & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
Have you received an email, call, or text about winning a sweepstakes you didn't enter? Don't fall victim to the latest scams. Hi, this is Shelby from Kansas State Bank, encouraging you to protect yourself against these unsolicited attempts to take your money. Contact your financial institution immediately to protect your account if you feel you've been targeted. A reminder from Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
Back here at Wellsville High School, 62 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Wellsville on top, 19-6 over Eureka here in this 2A District 2 matchup. Wellsville trying to go 2-0 in district play and 5-0 if they can get the win here this evening. In a good position right now. Garrison Spoons and Wiley Bolanger back deep. Nathan Seaman to kick it away. Kick is a low wide drive kick, going to roll, and this is going to go out of bounds. So illegal kick out of bounds here by Seaman. And so the ball will go to the 35-yard line, 25 yards from the spot of the kick, which was back at the 40. So Eureka going to start first down and 10. The ball at the 35. Eureka, the one offensive play of positive yards, I believe, in this ball game. Actually, just a couple. Only really no first downs for them yet. the big play, 69-yard touchdown run on a broken, bad snap on a punt, and just a broken play that turned into a long touchdown run by Garrison Spoons. But offensively, I should say defensively, Wellsville has absolutely come up and been dominant. Twin receiver is going to go out to the left, single receiver to the right. Snap is back, give to the first man through, and I believe it's Spoons. And he's going to be stuck right at the line of scrimmage initially, stood up and pushed back. Actually, the near side linesman is saying it's a loss of a yard, but they're going to, the far side official said he got back to the line of scrimmage, so it's no gain on the play. The second down and 10 with the ball at the 35-yard line. 35 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Just 17 seconds on the play clock. Might be our last play of the quarter unless we have an incomplete pass. He's in the shotgun, takes the snap, rolling to his left, looking to throw. Pass is thrown, and it is caught and out of bounds over on the far side. Carson Spoons. And that's going to be enough for a first down as the ball is out at the 46-yard line. A good rollout, good pass there from Fees to Carson Spoons. Garrison Spoons, a senior running back. Carson Spoons listed as a sophomore quarterback, but playing a little bit in the slot as a receiver tonight. Must be the backup here. Is the only other one listed as a QB on the roster sheet. Fees takes the snap, draws back, looking to pass again, pass over the middle, and there's going to be a flag there thrown. Des Winton went up to make a play on the ball. The pass intended there for Carson Spoons once again. It's going to be called pass interference, and that's just unfortunate. Des Winton read that and went up to make a play and just made contact with the receiver just a split second too early. So the 15-yard penalty puts the ball down at the Eagle 39-yard line, and that's going to be another Eureka first down, this time via the penalty on the Eagles. Trip receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. He takes a snap. He drops back, looking to throw under pressure. He's hit as he throws, and the pass falls incomplete. It was intended for Hilton out here along the near side. Good pressure on the play that time by the Eagles. And say that was Nathan Seaman getting back there, creating the pressure. A little bit of help there. Also, Caleb Green was in pursuit of the quarterback. The second down and 10 with the ball at the 39. 5 seconds on the first quarter play clock. So a lot of action here in quarter number one. 19-6, Wellsville on top. Twin receivers left. We've got a whistle and a timeout by Eureka. Second charge timeout of the half for the Tornadoes. We'll go ahead and take a quick one with them. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back with more high school football on KOFO.com.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat video. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
And back here at Wellsville High School, Luke Queen with you here this evening. We've got 4 seconds remaining here in quarter number one. Wellsville leading over Eureka 19-6. Eureka looking at a second down and 10, the ball at the Eagles' 39-yard line. The Eagles penalty gave Eureka their second first down of this ball game, which was here on this drive. A couple first downs here by Eureka as they're trying to build something here late in this first quarter to see if they can get their offense going and try and get themselves back in, finding themselves trailing by 2 scores and at least 1 extra point. Twin receivers to the right, single receiver splitting wide out to the right, twin receivers to the left. Now motion man out to the left, and the quarterback going to keep it here, and he's going to be stood up right at the 39-yard line. so right at the line of scrimmage, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 1. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, it is Wellsville 19, Eureka 6. We're going to be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
Needing work? Want to do something different? KOFO is looking for someone to fill a part-time position as the host of the Sunday morning gospel favorite show. No previous experience is necessary, but must have a good work ethic, good communication skills, be familiar with computer operations, and have your own transportation. If interested, send us an email at kofo@kofo.com. No phone calls, please. KOFO is an equal opportunity employer.
It's always exciting when your Kansas City Royals take the field. And with fans in the stands once again, it's even better in 2021. KOFO and our longtime title sponsor of Royals baseball, State Farm agent Ryan Dispro, and our game sponsors make it possible for you to hear the boys in blue, home and away, all season long. We encourage you to shop with our sponsors as the best way to be Together Royal this season. We're proud to be your sports source and home for Royals baseball in East Central Kansas. 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
And we're back here at Wellsville High School. Luke Queen bringing you the action here this evening. We're getting ready for start of quarter number 2. The Wellsville Eagles leading 19-6 over the Eureka Tornadoes. And it was really a first quarter dominated by Wellsville. It was just one broken play that Eureka was able to break for a 69-yard touchdown run. But other than that, it has been the Wellsville defense and the Wellsville offense kind of dictating everything in this ballgame. Wellsville 3 touchdowns in that first quarter. McCarty to Dorsey on a 26-yard pass just 2.5 minutes into the game. 2 minutes later, it was Nash Money on an 8-yard touchdown run. And then Nash Money adding one with just 62 seconds remaining in that first quarter, a 5-yarder that time to give Wellsville the 19-6 lead. Third down and 10, the ball at the 39-yard line of the Eagles here for the Tornadoes. Twin receivers stacked each side. Back to pass is Fee. He's going to go to his right, has a man. It is caught out there, breaks the tackle. He's down inside the 25-20 and down near the 15, maybe the 14-yard line. Flags come in, and this is sometimes in the area of possibly a face mask. We're going to see what the call will be, because there weren't any Tornadoes out in the area. It is a face mask going to go against Wellsville, so that's going to tack on half the distance. So a big play there on third down and 10 by Eureka is going to set them up inside the 10-yard line. They inadvertent apparently, so it's actually going to be put down to the 9-yard line. First and goal at the 9 for the Tornadoes here as we're playing in quarter number 2. Tornadoes break the huddle, 15 seconds on the play clock. Again, they're going to go twin receivers to the left, twin receivers to the right. Single back in the backfield is Wiley Bolanger. Bees takes the snap, going to throw. Pass is deflected and batted down. Nice job by the Wellsville Eagles defensive front to get their hands up in that situation, get a paw on that one and knock it down. So it'll be second down and goal. Ball still at the 9-yard line here for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes with twin receivers once again. This kind of pistol formation shotgun with Fees, the quarterback. Bolanger behind him. Fees going to throw again. This time going to throw the fade out to the corner and in and out of the hands of the intended target. And that was Carson Spoons. Dylan McCarty in the coverage kind of threw his hands up there, got close in there, and almost got a hand on it to knock it away. But it went in and out of the figures. Would have been a heck of a catch there by Spoons with that kind of coverage on him. But now it is third down and goal at the 9-yard line. So it's anyway, I would say it was 4-down territory if they were at the 19-yard line, but they're inside it. Third down and goal here, so definitely 4-down territory for Eureka. Play action pass, we've got a whistle, and that's usually in the area of a false start. And it is a false start out of the Eureka Tornadoes, so it's going to back them up. So it's still third down and goal, but now third down and goal from the 14-yard line. Again, you're still in four-down territory in this situation. Definitely want to get a chunk here if you are the Tornadoes and see if you can make something work down closer in. But a little bit further back out, you've got just a little bit more space, a little bit more area that you can keep the defense spread out in. It gets kind of congested. Closer you get to the goal, you usually have to go back to the run. The Tornadoes kind of going with the pass a lot more here. 10 receivers left, and this looks more like an option, and the Eagles are absolutely ready for it, and they are going to hit and drop Fees down for a loss. Caleb Green absolutely came in there like a man possessed and hit Fees back at the 21-yard line. Fourth and goal with the ball at the 21-yard line. I mean, you have to get 21 yards here on this play, barring a defensive penalty is the only other saving grace for Eureka. They had the ball first down and goal at the 9, and now it is fourth down and goal at the 21, and a whistle and a timeout, and Wellsville will take a timeout here. It'll be their first charge timeout of the half. They have 2 remaining. The Tornadoes just with 1. We'll go ahead and keep it here through this one. So with 10:37 remaining in the first half, it is Wellsville 19 and Eureka 6. Again, Eureka had the ball first down and goal at the 9 after a good pitch and catch down to about the 14. An inadvertent face mask, not a personal foul. Moved it forward 5 more yards inside the 10-yard line to make it first down and goal. And since then, a 5-yard penalty by the Tornadoes and a couple tackles for loss have made it fourth down and goal at the 21-yard line. So Wellsville making sure they've got the right defensive alignment, who they want out there, and be ready because highly likely that the Tornadoes are going to throw a pass in this situation, but you definitely want to have a man who is spying both the quarterback and the running back to see where that football goes. Eureka has shown the option out of this shotgun pistol set. Also spread it out, twin receivers each side, so we'll see what they're going to look coming out here with here. Also, the Eagles kind of have a more of a dime defense. They've got 6 defensive backs in there. Single receivers split out wide each side. A slot receiver to the right. Pistol formation once again. Fees takes the snap. Back to pass, going to throw to his right. It's out to the flat, and it's going to get down to about the 15-yard line, but David signs right there. Actually, it's Dylan Shore. Wyatt Samuels on the catch. And so the Eagles will take over on downs here with 10:31 remaining in the first half. First down and 15, the ball at the Eagle 15-yard line. First down and 10 at the 15, pardon me. Cody Lee splitting out wide to the left. Hunsaker, halfback right. Winton also on the left side is going to come and move. And the give is going to be to Hunsaker on the counter with a little bit of space. Gets a block. Now has one man to beat. And he'll be pushed out of bounds out across the 40 at the 42-yard line. So a 27-yard gain there. Nice play call. Good design and good run by Hunsaker. And just the safety was able to slow down Hunsaker enough for Spoons to come over and push him out of bounds. So first down and 10 here for the Eagles with the ball at the 42-yard line. Single receiver split wide to the right. Cardi under center. This time the counter is going to go to Winton on the same play, different side, looking for a block. He's out across midfield near the 45, just inside the 45-yard line. And so that's going to be a gain of about 13 yards, and that's good for an Eagle first down. They're going to mark the nose of the football inside the 45, but the majority of the football right on the 45-yard line. The Eagles driving here again. Just 2 plays. They started back at their own 15, and they've already crossed midfield to the 45. Money, Batke Fake give here to Hunsaker. The give is to Money. He's going to drag a defender with him as he was hit initially right at the line of scrimmage, but he's inside the 40, down to about the 38-yard line. A strong 7-yard run there on first down.
Second down and 3 for the Eagles from the Eureka 38.
So it'll be second down and about 3 yards to go here for Wellsville. Again, just have to get to the 35-yard line. Really have to cross the 35. Winton split out wide left. Lee wide right. The pitch to Money. Money going to cut it up. Now he tries to bounce it outside. He misses. Makes first man miss. He's hit. As he gets to about the 30, he'll be tackled down. It looks like it's a 29-yard line. So a pickup of 9 there on second and 3. So the Wellsville Eagles get another first down. This drive so far of just about a minute and a half as the Eagles have moved the football down inside the 30-yard line. McCarty under center. Return, give it to Money once again. Money hit initially, going to fall forward down to about the 36, or excuse me, the 26-yard line. So it's going to be a gain of 3 on the play.
Down to 26.
So it'll be second down and 7 from the 26-yard line. Got to get really across the 20 to the 19 for the first down. Brody Lee spread out wide to the left. Schnorr along with Money in the backfield. The give first man through. Dylan Schnorr. He's into the secondary. Hit inside the 20, and he'll fall forward near the 15-yard line. So a nice, tough run there of about 11 yards for Dylan Schnorr. And that's good for another Eagles first down. First down and 10 at the Eureka 15-yard line. Wellsville has not used up much time, just about 2.5 minutes as they've taken the ball 60 yards down to this point so far. It should be 70 yards right now. McCarty going to kind of go with an option look here. He's going to keep it himself, follow the block of Schnorr. He's down, tackled near the 5-yard line. And it's going to depend upon the spot exactly.
5-yard line.
At the 5, it was at the 15, and they're going to whistle for a possible timeout for measurement here, and it will be, as the sticks are on the far side of the field, the ball here along the near side, it can sometimes be a little deceptive. The ball is at the 5, maybe the nose of the football just inside, and it's either going to be first down and goal from the 5, or it's going to be second down and inches at most. So they're bringing the chains out here. Officials pull the chains, and it is first down Wellsville. So first down and Wellsville. First down and goal Wellsville at the Tornadoes 5, trying to expand upon this 13-point lead. Brody Lee going to split out wide to the right. Des Winton joins him in the slot. In a power high backfield here. High backfield, Schnorr in front of Money. Give is going to be to Schnorr. Schnorr right up the middle, and he is in for the touchdown. Dylan Schnorr this time 5 yards out, gives Wellsville, or extends Wellsville's lead. 7:32 remaining in the first half, and we'll see if Wellsville looks like they're going to come out and kick it once again or attempt the point after here. Devin Haas to hold. Nathan Seaman to attempt the extra point. Snap is back, placement down, and no, it's fair. Looks like it was tough to be there. The pass there from Haas, looking for signs and letting just a little bit too much. So the low score, 7:32 remaining here in the first half. Wellsville 25, Eureka 6. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Wellsville High School football on KOFO.com.
If you're seeking a more active role in managing your diabetes or other foot-related issues, Kramer Pharmacy is here to help. This is pharmacist Laura Hibberts inviting you to put your best foot forward with Dr. Comfort Shoes at Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 to 2 on Saturday.
At a time of loss, you're already dealing with grief. A cost of a funeral service shouldn't add to it. This is Eric Price, Funeral Director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing affordable services for everyone. Find out more by visiting lamb-roberts.com.
And welcome back here to the KOFO High School Game of the Week. Once again, Luke Queen with you here this evening. 7:32 remaining in the first half. Wellsville on top of the Eureka Tornadoes by a score of 25-6. Dylan Schnorr just got his first touchdown run of the night, a 5-yard touchdown run. A couple good runs on the drive by Schnorr. Wellsville, an 85-yard touchdown drive that took 3 minutes, and they moved the ball quickly, very efficient, a lot of first downs in that drive. Nathan Seaman to kick it away here for the Eagles. It is Spoon. And Bolanger back deep. It's Bolanger out across the 20-25 near the 35, near the 30-yard line.
Yes, Winton.
Des Winton in on the tackle there for the Eagles. And I think they're going to mark him right at the 30-yard line is where the Tornadoes will start this drive. Tornadoes still getting into their huddle here, and the ball is set. The officials wind the play clock. You have play clocks here at Wellsville, which is very nice to be able to just kind of know how much time is left before the snap needs to get off. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. H-back, looks like a little bit of movement there, and flags come out. We're going to have a false start here against the Tornadoes. 5-yard penalty is going to back them up from the 30 back to the 25.
25-yard line.
First down and 15 here coming up for the Tornadoes. I think they're just trying to maybe get out a little quick. Wellsville has just been able to get into the backfield and make tackles for loss all night, and so maybe just a little bit of a hurry there by the offensive line. Bees takes the snap, turn the handoff to the first man through, going to try and find anything. Nothing there for Spoons. Tackle down right at the 25. Eduardo Lopez in on the tackle for the Eagles. No gain on the play. Second down and 15 upcoming here for the Tornadoes. Spoons going to give way to Bolanger. Bolanger bringing the play into the huddle. Tornadoes break the huddle, 15 seconds on the play clock. Twin receivers to the right, single receiver to the left, pistol formation. Bees takes the snap. He's looking to pass, going to throw to his right, and intercepted by Dylan Schnorr at the 27-yard line, and he'll take it back inside the 10, tackled down at about the 7-yard line.
Eagles take over first and goal.
First and goal once again. Great field position here. And a return there was of about 20 yards. 20-yard return with 6:36 remaining in this first half. And Wellsville have a first down and goal at the 6. Great job. Dylan Schnorr got his hands up in the air, able to secure that one. And then a good return. Instead, about 20, 21 yards on the return. Single receiver split wide to the right is Lee. McCarty going to send Hunsaker in motion. Going to turn. He's in a little bit of trouble scrambling. And the pass intended for Signs. He's not able to get his feet set, and the pass comes up short. So it'll be second and goal. Nice job there by Dylan McCarty as pressure came from Eureka. They kind of set the house on that one. Wellsville didn't have enough blockers, and McCarty unable to get his feet behind him and really be able to get much on that throw as it fell short of its intended target. Signs had found himself open in the back of the end zone, but quarterback that is a very difficult pass to make, running out that way, trying to avoid getting hit and still being able to complete a pass. Brody Lee out wide to the right once again. Winton in motion. Going to fake to give to him. And in trouble is McCarty. And he'll be hit and tackled for a loss back at the 15-yard line. Number 52, Cooper Zimmer's coming in for the sack.
Loss of 7.
Back near the 15-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 14. Third down and goal at about the 14-yard line here. Wellsville, after the interception by Schnorr and the ball first and goal at the 6, now backed up to the 14-yard line. Got 2 plays here probably to try and get it. Single receivers each side. The pitch is going to go to Money. Money right up the middle, and not much there as he's going to get tackled down near the 12-yard line, so a gain of about 2 on the play. So pick up at 2 here, so Wellsville going to send lead, that's Willie Dorsey checking in here, so it looks like Delgado will check out on that substitution, so maybe another wide receiver coming out. It is going to be Dorsey and Lee split out to the left, Winton to the right. McCarty in the shotgun, fakes the gift, floats over the top, and David signs, and they're going to say no, he was out of the back of the end zone. Signs trying to drag those toes, keep him in play, but the ball, it will result in an incomplete pass and a turnover on downs at the 12-yard line. So Wellsville unable to capitalize on the Schnorr interception starting out first and goal. But now Eureka backed up into the shadows of the goalposts here inside the 15 at the 12. The good pass just floated on McCarty just a little bit. Signs tried everything he could to bring that one in. He just could not secure it. Trip receivers to the left. Now they'll have 4 receivers out here. Now they're going to send somebody back in motion, and that's multiple men in motion, and quickly Eureka calls their final timeout when they see all the confusion going on out there. And so a timeout called here by Eureka. We'll take one with them with 5:07 remaining here in the first half. Wellsville 25, Eureka 6, back in 30 seconds. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
Needing work? Want to do something different? KOFO is looking for someone to fill a part-time position as the host of the Sunday morning gospel favorite show. No previous experience is necessary, but must have a good work ethic, good communication skills, be familiar with computer operations, and have your own transportation. If interested, send us an email at kofo@kofo.com. No phone calls, please. KOFO is an equal opportunity employer.
Back here at Wellsville High School, Luke Queen with you here this evening. 5:07 remaining here in the first half. Wellsville 25, Eureka 6. Eureka has the ball first down and 10 at their own 12-yard line. So backed up here, the Wellsville defense has been bottling up Eureka. Just one kind of broken play, big play for the Tornadoes. They had a little confusion on that first down play call there, and so Coach wisely calling a timeout. Eureka has no timeouts remaining. Wellsville with 2 here in the first half. Trip receivers to the left. Single receiver split wide to the right. Fees in the backfield, takes the snap, looking to pass, and he's looking to his left. Now will roll out to his right. Not much there, and he's going to be tackled down for a loss. And that's Caleb Green, number 58, able to chase Fees down. Dylan Schnorr did a nice job out there as he just stayed on the line of scrimmage and just spread that play out and trying to force Fees to get rid of it. He wasn't going to let him put his head down and get yardage. And Green able to chase him down from behind. Loss of 6 on the play. The ball back at about the 6-yard line. So it'll be second down and 16 here for the Tornadoes. Twin receivers each side. Fees takes a snap, turn, and a handoff, and immediately hit back. Another tackle for a loss.
Tackle made by number 67.
Cruz Farley and Benito Delgado, I believe, combining in there for that stop. And that's going to be a loss of 2 on the play as the ball is now at the 4-yard line. It'll be third down and 16. Third down and 18 from the 4-yard line. Got to get out across the 22 for the first down. And the Tornadoes coming out of the huddle late, twin receivers each side. Feast takes the snap, looks to his left, floats the ball out there. Ball is caught, but a big hit on the play. And is that Jake Berg? I believe it is. He's able to get out there quickly from his linebacker spot, hit the Carson Spoons. Pickup of 6 down to the 10-yard line, and a whistle and a timeout will be called here by the Eagles. Their second charge timeout might be setting something up here as the Tornadoes are going to have to snap this back into the end zone once again to punt it away. Last time it was the first snap when they were kicking out of their own end zone was a high snap that Garrison Spoons did a heck of a job going up and catching to bring down and get a kick away. It resulted in actually the Eagles taking over first down and goal from the 8. One play later, Nash Money ran it in. So the Eagles might be going after this one, either that or they're definitely just going to play it safe in this situation and make sure and get great field position out of this because, again, Spoons will be standing in his goal if he's going to punt this one away. And trailing by 19, it's just here. We are still in the first half, so I don't know if you'd want to take the risk now of trying to go for it because it is fourth down, and the ball's going to be spotted at the 10-yard line, so it was a pickup of 6, so it's still fourth down and 12. You got to get to the 22-yard line. Let's see what formation they come out. Nash Money is back deep, and now Spoons will back up. He'll be standing right on the goal line. Now he takes a couple extra steps back into the end zone. Snap is back. Spoons gets it, a safe cover here. Low line drive, end over end, takes a great Eureka bounce. It's going to be back near the 40, and Money will pick it up there. Makes a first wave miss. He's across midfield to the 45 and comes down at about the 42, maybe the 41-yard line. Almost able to spin and keep on his feet there while he was sitting on a defender, but his knee did get to the ground there at the 41. So Wellsville will take over first down and 10 at the 41-yard line. With 3:02 remaining here in the first half, the Eagles trying to get another 6 on the board, maybe get an extra point or kick a field goal. You know, PAT, twin receivers each side. McCarty, actually it's Willie Dorsey in at quarterback here in shotgun. Dorsey going to look to the right, going to flip it out, a little bubble here to Hunsaker, makes a first man miss, gets a block from Signs. He's inside the 30, the 25, and he'll be tackled out of bounds near the 23-yard line. And a nice job there by Hunsaker as, you know, that pass was thrown to him just behind the line of scrimmage and just using his shiftiness, made a move and got past the first man. David Signs had a good block set up for him along the sideline, cut back in and cut back out before the Tornado defense could come over and wrap him up. Again, it is Dorsey at quarterback, twin receivers each side. Willie drops back, looking to his right again, and his pass this time is deflected at the line of scrimmage, so it'll go down incomplete. 2:47 remaining here in the first half. Second down and 10 with the ball at the 24-yard line of the Tornadoes. The Eagles in great field position here. Money flanks Dorsey to his right. Twin receivers each side. Dorsey takes the snap, looking to throw this time, looking left. Under a little bit of pressure, tosses one up. And what a catch. Oh, and it falls incomplete. Des Winton was spinning around, had him spun around, and he flipped back at that and almost made a diving catch right at the goal line. The ball just came into the hands of Winton as he hit the ground, and it just popped loose, unable to keep it in. Would have been an absolute terrific catch by Des Winton. It was a good pass by Willie Dorsey. As he couldn't have thrown it to the sideline. It might have just floated out of bounds and threw it basically back shoulder. And Winton, looking like a center fielder, tried to turn around and adjust to that one and almost pulled it in. Third down and 10 with the ball at the 24. Trip receivers to the right. Single receiver to the left. Dorsey takes the snap. Back to pass once again. Going to set up the screen here. They've got Money, and he's got blockers out in front of him. Money is into the secondary, and that screen pass, a great call on 3rd down and 10, and it is going to be Dorsey to Money for the touchdown, and a great play call there by the Eagles to get that 6. 2:04 remaining here in the half. Wellsville has extended the lead 31-6 right now. Nate Siemens on to attempt the extra point here. Haas had a little trouble handling the last snap and tried to throw a little pass to Science. Placement down, the kick is away, and this one is up and good. So with 2:04 remaining in the first half, Wellsville 36, Eureka 6, 30-second timeout. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaging local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, and insights from nationwide businesses. Talk to Stephen Bradley, 785-242-4700, extension 108.
Turn care into career with Advent Health Ottawa. Clinical, non-clinical, and professional roles are waiting for the right people, and you could be one of them while earning a minimum starting pay of $14.50 per hour. Log on to careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa today. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
And back here once again at Wellsville High School, Luke Queen with you. 2:04 remaining here in the first half. Wellsville 32 and Eureka 6. The Eagles getting a touchdown pass on the screen from Willie Dorsey to Nash Money, 24 yards. Nathan Seaman added the point after, 36-6. So Wellsville spreading it out here in the second quarter with a Dylan Snore touchdown run and the screen pass to Money for the 6. Nathan Seaman set to kick it away once again here for the Eagles. Steps to it, kicks it away. This is going to bound down at the 20. Boots picks it up at the 25 and will be tackled down at about the 27-yard line.
Tackle by number 53, Jake Clark.
Took a risk there, did Garrison Spoons, as that ball bounded down about 4 yards in front of him and then kind of shot out quickly. He had to kind of throw a leg out there to just settle that ball, pick it up, and get anything. They're going to mark it at the 28-yard line, so first down and 10 here for Eureka at the 28. In Wellsville coming in 4-0 here tonight. Eureka 3-1 with a loss last week to Humboldt, and had only really not given up that many points. Wellsville already scoring 32, which is more in any game than Eureka had given up all year. He's back to pass, in trouble, trying to set up a little screen himself. The Eagles have it covered up. Nice job there. Dylan Schnorr able to get off of his blocker. And also number 75 in there is Eduardo Lopez.
Loss of one, that's the 27, second and 11.
A loss of one on the play. It'll be second down and 11. The ball at the 27-yard line. Again, a great job out there by the Eagles as Eureka tried to set up the screen there to Spoons. Shotgun formation, twin receivers left, single receiver to the right. Kind of a draw look. Can't maybe get the ball back and try and score quickly here before the end of the half and really put some distance. They've already got a 26-point advantage, which is, more than 3 touchdowns and 3 two-point conversions for Eureka. Wellsville that much ahead right now, up by 26 points. And try to make something happen here on third down. Another tackle for a loss, or quite possibly maybe even an interception again, or something like that. See if they can set themselves up with an opportunity to score once again before the end of the half. Eureka is still huddled up. Wellsville already come over to the sideline. They know what their assignments are and have jogged back out onto the field. Interesting thing here is to see if Wellsville decides to bring pressure or just allow that front four to continue to try and push through. The front three kind of going into nickel defense here. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. There's the formation. Snap is back. And quickly into the backfield once again is Jacob Green coming off the right end, or excuse me, Caleb Green coming in off the right end. He'll hit the quarterback back at the 15-yard line. And it's 4th down and extremely long to go. And 23 yards. Nash Money going to drop back deep, and Spoon's going to have to punt this one away yet again. Nothing else definitely nothing else that Eureka can do in this situation. Now trying to run in some substitutions here rather late. See if they can have the right people out on the field. Half is back, it is down, and it's a little bit, and it quickly into the backfield, and a turnover on downs, and Spoons will be tackled in the backfield inside the 10, back at the 8-yard line. Wes Sogard in on the tackle that time for Wellsville. And Wellsville is going to take over here. 15 seconds to go. First down and goal with the ball at the 7-yard line. So definitely can throw a couple passes in this situation. They're going to see if they can't put some more points on the board. This is exactly why they used that timeout with just over a minute remaining here in the half. Twin receivers to each side. Dorsey once again back in at quarterback. Dorsey takes the snap, drop back, looking to pass, throwing to his left, and it will fall incomplete. A little bit of indecision there. Winton had it if he just kept running his route, but he thought that quite possibly that Lee was out there, so he pulled his hands down, and the ball falls incomplete. So 10 seconds remaining, 2nd down and goal at the 7-yard line. Stay with us at halftime as we try to catch you up on scores from around the state, definitely in the area, and we're going to look hard into 2A District 2. Dorsey takes the snap, back to pass, looking to his left, fires again, and this one is picked off. It was bounced into the air, picked off there and out of bounds, and Eureka will return it to about the 16-yard line. But that will be the final play of the half. So we've reached halftime here at Wellsville with the score Wellsville Eagles 32 and the Eureka Tornadoes 6. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you some halftime statistics, a wrap-up of the first half, and look around the area for more local scores. You're listening to the KOFO High School Game of the Week here on KOFO.com.
What3words.com is part of a new mapping system that the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center can use to determine your location. This system divides the entire surface of the earth into a grid of 3-meter squares. Each square is assigned a unique sequence of 3 words that will never change. These words can be provided to emergency personnel to direct them to your exact location. Suppose you're in a large public area such as a hiking park or stadium. An address might give the 911 dispatcher a general idea of where to find you, but What3words.com narrows that general idea to a precise spot. You can utilize this service online at what3words.com. That's what3words.com, or download the app for immediate access. The Franklin County Emergency Communications Center encourages parents to add the app to their child's phone and instruct them in how to use it. As always, if you have questions, the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center is here to help. This message is brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Join KOFO for the Ken Kessinger Show, our weekly chat with the OU Braves head football coach every Tuesday night at 7:06, live from Primetime Grill in South Ottawa. Bob Johnson is your host with Coach Kessinger. It's food, fun, and football on the Ken Kessinger Show, Tuesday nights on KOFO.
Welcome back here to Wellsville High School. Luke Queen with you here this evening. We are at halftime here at Wellsville with the Eagles leading over Eureka by a score of 36-6. The Eagles came out quickly, 2 touchdowns in the first 4.5 minutes of that first quarter. It was Dylan McCarty to Willie Dorsey on a 26-yard touchdown pass with 9:28 remaining in quarter number 1 to give the Wellsville Eagles a 6-0 lead after a quick 3-and-out and a very short punt by Eureka. Wellsville took over first down and goal at the 8-yard line in a one-play drive with 7:30 to go in the first quarter. Nash Money, an 8-yard touchdown run, his first touchdown of that first half, and Wellsville took a 12-0 lead. Eureka was looking at a 4th and very long at the 31-yard line. Poor snap. It was a low snap back to the punter. He fumbled it around a little bit, picked it up, and then saw some open space in front of him just taking off. Garrison Spoon's 69-yard run with 6:15 remaining in quarter number 1 cut the Wellsville lead in half to 12-6. But since then, it has been all Eagles. Nash Money, a 5-yard touchdown run with a minute remaining in quarter number 1. It was Dylan Schnorr from 5 yards out with 7:32 remaining in quarter number 2. And then with 2:04 remaining in the first half, Willie Dorsey to Nash Money on a 3rd down and 10 screen pass, and Money took it the distance for 24 yards. Nathan Seaman added a couple extra points, and it is 36-6 Eagles. This game has also been dominated up front by the Eagles' defense, as I don't have the official stats in front of me, but to think that Eureka positive yards have been incredibly hard to come by here this evening. The Wellsville Eagles have been in the offensive backfield just making tackles for loss. Eureka has had a few penalties to back them up even more, but it has definitely been all Wellsville here tonight with just the exception of that one play. The Eagles did have an interception right at the end of the half, and no score out of it, but there was no time remaining. The Eagles were going for a touchdown there to try and increase this lead before the end of the half, and it was returned out to about the 17-yard line, but no harm, no foul in that situation. Wellsville did start out with the football to open up the ball game, so they will kick it away here in the 3rd. And they lead it here at the half by a score of 36-6. A couple scores from around the area also here in 2A District 2. At halftime, Humboldt is ahead of West Franklin by a score of 38-7. And West Franklin just having a difficult time getting anything going offensively. Actually, 6 carries from negative 22 yards. They've thrown the football fairly well, as they've got 15 plays run for 51 total yards. Humboldt has run 40 total plays. They've got 319 yards of offense, and they lead it 38-7 over the Eagles. So the Cubs defeated Eureka last week and up big on West Franklin right now. That is one of the other games going on in 2A District 2. I'll continue to look to see if I can find the score for Osage City and Jayhawk Lynn at halftime. But we know here in Wellsville it is the Eagles 36 and Eureka just 6 at the half. Another local score for us at halftime over in Richmond. It is Horton 14, Central Heights 7. So the Vikings trailing Horton right now, and we'll have to get it done in the second half. That game is not a district game in 1A for Central Heights, also not a Flint Hills League game. Just I guess, your regular scheduled ball game here that Friday night for Central Heights, who come in at 1-3. Maybe 2-2 on the season coming into tonight after a big loss last week at the hands of Uniontown by a score of 44-6. So the Vikings going to have to get something going in the second half to see if they can steal that one away and get back above the 500 mark, currently sitting right at it. Wellsville looking to stay perfect, and they have done a great job in the first half. 32-6 is our 32-6 is our score. I had it written down wrong is all I did. That's kind of funny. But 32-6, Wellsville on top, a 26-point advantage. We're going to take a 2-minute break once again. When we come back, we'll try and get some more scores from around the area and get you ready for second half action from here at Wellsville High School. I'm Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Today's job market is full of demand for skilled trade workers. Electricians, welders, mechanics, these and other trades are the backbone of every community. They're also a huge part in making sure the Army National Guard is always fulfilling its mission of service to our country and communities. Soldiers train to keep the power flowing, engines running, and supplies moving. The skilled trades these soldiers perform are the same ones needed in today's civilian workforce. Army National Guard soldiers are on the fast track to learning skills that can set them up for success at home with companies looking to hire the best. With options from plumber to helicopter mechanic and everything in between, soldiers are able to select the trades that best fit their lives. Their resumes are being built through their paid training and part-time service. Find out how you too can learn a trade profession and serve your community and country by visiting NationalGuard.com. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard, aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
You're invited to the Old Mary's Chili Cook-Off tomorrow. Presented by KOFO and Peckham's Pumpkin Patch, with assistance from Gardner Disposal, Bones Rockyard, and Pleasant Ridge Farms. Proceeds benefit the Franklin County Cancer Foundation. There'll be fun activities for the entire family, starting at 10 o'clock in the morning. Ride the hay wagon down the hill to the pumpkin patch and test your sense of direction in the hay maze. Kids can conquer the climbing hill or try their luck at the new Klinko game. There's a whole lot more, but we can't describe it all in 60 seconds, so come on out and see it in person. Your $6.50 paid admission lets you vote for your favorite chili and enjoy all the activities. Kids 4 and under, get in free. Walk-ups are welcome, but you can save 50 cents per ticket when you purchase online at PleasantRidge.com. For the Old Mary's Chili Cook-Off, brought to you by Peckham's Pumpkin Patch and KOFO.
And welcome back here to Wellsville High School. Luke Queen with you here this evening. At halftime, it is the Eagles 32 and Eureka 6. Wellsville dominating play in that first half. Got a couple updates on some other scores from around the area, especially in this 2A District 2. Wellsville's opponent for next week, all over Jayhawk Lynn, is Osage City. At halftime, it is Osage City 63 and Jayhawk Lynn 14. So the game next week featuring Osage City and Wellsville is shaping up to be a couple of teams that are 5-0 and sitting atop the District 2 standings at the time. Again, we said at halftime, it is Humboldt, who also defeated Eureka last week up on West Franklin. 38-7, Wellsville up 32-6 here against Eureka, and all these games have major bearing on what's going on in 2A District 2. We could have Wellsville, Humboldt, and Osage City all sitting at 2-0 at the end of this, at the end of the evening tonight. Looks like Osage City is taking care of business, as is Humboldt. Central Heights trailing Horton at halftime by a touchdown. It's 14-7 in that ball game. That is 1A District 1, in which Central Heights is in, along with Northern Heights, Linden, Opie, Pleasanton, and Uniontown. Central Heights lost to Opie and Uniontown, defeated Northern Heights in that 1A District 1, but in kind of a difficult situation here. Probably not going to catch up. Opie up at halftime in their game. It was 49-0 at the half. When I caught the Opie score last, they're taking on Pleasanton tonight. So Central Heights in a non-league, non-district game this evening. This is district play for Wellsville as they look to go 2-0 in 2A District 2, and they're going to take on a tough Osage City team next week who is all over Jayhawk at the half, 63-14. We're going to take another, this time just a 60-second timeout. We'll review the first half for Wellsville again, and then we will get you ready for second half action. You're listening to the KOFO High School Game of the Week halftime show here on KOFO.com.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
And back here at Wellsville High School, Luke Queen with you, still at halftime here at Wellsville, where the Eagles leading over Eureka by a score of 32-6. And in the first half, it was just one broken play on a poor snap by Eureka that turned into a 69-yard touchdown run for Garrison Spoons. Other than that, it has been all Eagles here in this first half. Dylan McCarty to Willie Dorsey got the scoring started early in the ballgame, just 2.5 minutes off the clock. Wellsville leading 6-0. Just 2 minutes later, after a 3-and-out by Eureka, it was Nash Money on 1st and goal from the 8, the first play of the drive, taking it the 8 yards in for the score, 12-0 Eagles. Then it was the Spoons broken play, 69-yard touchdown run for Eureka. Wellsville again back to Money with 1:02 remaining in the first quarter, 5-yard touchdown run. Nathan Seaman added the extra point. 19-6 was our score. Dylan Schnorr with 7:32 remaining in the second quarter, a 5-yard touchdown run. The PAT was failed. It was 25-6. And then Willie Dorsey to Nash Money, 3rd down and 10 at the 24-yard line, and it went for a 24-yard touchdown pass, and Seaman added the extra point on that one to make it 32-6. Wellsville had the ball in good field position there late in the first half, and Dorsey had the ball go in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, popped up into the air and intercepted by Eureka. But Wellsville covered it up, did not allow much of a return, only about 15 yards on the return, and that took us to halftime. And Wellsville just continues to get things done here, 4-0 coming into tonight, and looking to go 5-0 if they can just continue to play here the way they have in the first half here in the second half. And they've got to do such a thing because it looks like Osage City has that game pretty well in hand, leading by 49 at the half, 63-14 over Jayhawk. Land also Humboldt up over West Franklin by 31 at 38-7 at the half. So every school that was 1-0 coming into tonight's kind of looking to be 2-0 into a District 2 as they all lead big at halftime. We're going to take one more timeout, and we'll take a 2-minute break right here, and we'll be back with the second half from Wellsville High School. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
Carol Morgan came to Arvest Bank needing to get a loan. Let's hear what happens.
So Carol, good news. You're approved for this loan and at this interest rate.
Yay, that's great.
You also mentioned you have some credit card debt. Would you be interested in rolling that into this loan so you're paying off that credit card at this same rate?
Really?
Yep, then it's all just one payment instead of two.
Wow, that's
helpful?
Very helpful.
Personal loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Did you miss your front row seat at Arrowhead last season? Not this year. KOFO and Furniture Loft are sending you back to Arrowhead to watch the most exciting team in football, your Kansas City Chiefs. You and a friend in front row seats to watch the Chiefs. Just stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City or Emporia on West US 50 and register once per visit. Only one win per season. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to win. The next ticket giveaway is for the Chiefs versus the Bills October 10th. Winner announced October 7th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat video. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's no secret that many of our youth are engaging in risky behaviors at earlier and earlier ages. We at Life Care Center of Ottawa are working to stem that tide by educating middle and high school students in Franklin and surrounding counties using our Relationships Under Construction curriculum. The week-long program is for grades 6 through 9 and takes students on a journey to recognize and avoid the pitfalls of poor lifestyle and relationship choices. RUC meets the state's requirements for sex education. Bring Relationships Under Construction to your school. Call 785-242-4500.
And back here at Wellsville, the KOFO High School Game of the Week, Eagles 32 and Eureka 6 as we get ready for play here in the second half. The Eagles will be kicking off. Looks like they're going to defend the south goal, so they'll offensively be moving from left to right on your old school radio dial. Here we are on the internet talking about old school radio dials, but you'll understand it that way as they're defending the south, heading to the north. Eureka going to be heading from north to the south. Eagles defense in that first half has just really given nothing offensively besides that 69-yard positive touchdown run by Garrison Spoons on a broken fourth down play, bad snap punt. They really have not gotten anything going offensively. It'll be Spoons and Bolanger back deep here for Eureka once again. Seaman comes up. This is going to be a short kick taken by the up man at about the 36-yard line. Caught by number 40, Brody Harrison. So Eureka will take over first down and 10 at about the 37.
37-yard line.
We'll see if the Wellsville defense comes out and gets a big stop here once again. It's probably, decent field position here for Eureka. Maybe their second best starting field position. They did have it in Eagle territory after an interception, but a couple tackles for loss and penalties pushed Eureka back into their own territory before they gave it away. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Fee's going to throw it out to the right, and a good open field tackle, at least to stop initially. That was Hunsaker, and a couple Eagles came over to help out Caleb Green. The Wyatt Samuels on the catch. It'll be a pickup of about 2 on the play. The ball marked at the 39-yard line. So it was just Hunsaker out there on an island, and he was able to wrap up Samuels to not let him get away, and then as he did try to slip away, Wellsville teammates there to clean it up. Fees takes the snap. The give is going to be to Bolanger. Bolanger coming up. He's got a block out on the edge. He's going to be chopped down as he gets out near the 45. He's going to go down at the 44-yard line. Be a pickup of maybe right about 5 on the play. And so good tackle there by Des Winton. So it's going to be 3rd down and 3 here for Eureka. But he's getting it out of his hands rather quickly. Twin receivers left, single receiver to the right. He's Going to turn, give it to the first man through, battling, and I think he'll be just short as he'll be marked at about the 46. He's got to get to the 47, so it's going to be a pickup of 2. Nito Delgado and Eduardo Lopez in on the stop there for the Eagles. It'll be 4th down and 1, and you think trailing by 26. If you don't get it, you're giving Wellsville the ball in plus territory, but it's not like it's down in the red zone. But see what Wellsville's front 4 can do here. Maybe put some pressure in. Twin receivers left, single receiver right. Fees under center. He's going to take a snap, dive forward, and we'll see if he gets it with the push. And I'm not sure. It is right down in front of me, and it is going to be very close. And I think they're going to need to pull the chains out for this one. And just inside the 47, and the officials will call the timeout for a measurement here. And it is going to be so close to see what they did here. Wellsville might have come up with a stop. I could definitely tell the spot is actually almost perfect from what I could see. This is directly down in front of me here as I sit at the 46, 47-yard line. And so it is just going to be, see what the chains tell us here. Chain is pulled tight, and it is going to be short by about 5 inches, so Wellsville will take over 1st down and 10 at the 47-yard line. So a big stop by the big guys up front for the Eagles, and Eagles have good field position here in plus territory on the Tornadoes side of the 50 at the 46. Lee and Hunsaker both going to split out wide to the left. Schnorr in front of Money in the backfield. Cardi gives to Money. Money bounces off and spins away from the first man, makes another man miss. Hard running out there inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line, and that was just great running there by Nash. Money making the first man miss, taking a hit, spinning off of that, and then driving his feet forward. It'll be 2nd down and 2 on a big pickup there by Nash. Money, 8 yards, good chunk on 1st down. Good play by the Eagles coming out of on the drive. This time Brody Lee is going to split out wide to the right. Looks like Hunsaker's going to kind of stay in that H-back position to the left. Delgado and Money in the backfield. A hand off to Money, tripped up, and he falls forward near the 35, which will be enough for the 1st down. It's a pick up about 2.5, maybe 3 on the play.
All at the 35. Eagles.
But it is a Wellsville Eagle 1st down. Right at the 35 is where the ball will sit. Still a beautiful night here. Just a little bit of humidity, but overall, absolutely gorgeous evening for football. Lee split out wide. It's going to be a jet sweep give to Winton. Winton waiting for a block here. Now lets it set up. He's inside the 25. He'll be tackled down at the 22-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 14 on the play. We're going to give him 13, and it's down at the 22-yard line. So Eagles 1st down and 10 at the 22-yard line. Winton showed good patience there. He's got tremendous speed, great quickness and speed to turn that corner and really break it, but there was a couple defenders out in front of him, so allowed his blockers to get set up. Single receivers each side. Snap, and McCarty going to throw, and he's got Winton, and Dez brings it down with the touchdown catch. McCarty, his 2nd touchdown pass of the ball game. This one goes to Dez Winton for 22 yards and the touchdown for the Eagles. So quickly the Eagles come back with 8:09 remaining here in quarter number 3 and extend their lead. Nathan Seaman going to come in to attempt the extra point here. Devin Haas to hold. And we've got movement here, and I'm not sure what happened there. It's a snap infraction And it's going to be called a false start against the Eagles, so it's going to back them up 5 yards. And we might just retry the kick. It looks like the Wellsville coaching staff just said stay on out there and, put a little bit more leg behind it. Nathan Seaman has the leg for sure to make it from here. So instead of taking it from the 10, the ball will be back at about the 15, maybe the 16-yard line. And for snap, Haas going to try and throw, and it will be PAT will fail here. And so the score with 8:09 in the third quarter, Wellsville 38 and Eureka 6, 30-second timeout. You're listening to the high school game of the week here on KOFO.com.
Needing work? Want to do something different? KOFO is looking for someone to fill a part-time position as the host of the Sunday morning gospel favorite show. No previous experience is necessary, but must have a good work ethic, good communication skills, be familiar with computer operations, and have your own transportation. If interested, send us an email at kofo@kofo.com. No phone calls, please. KOFO is an equal opportunity employer.
And back here at Wellsville High School, Luke Queen with you here this evening. Eagles on top 38-6 with 8:09 remaining here in the third quarter. Nathan Seaman going to get set to kick it away. Make sure it is the same guys going back to receive here. See Bolanger out there. And jogging on late will be Stutz. So Stutz and Wiley Bolanger back deep. Nathan Seaman to kick this one away here for the Eagles. Seaman doesn't take a big approach at it. He's only going to go from about 5 yards, maybe even 4 yards away from the kick. Try and drive this thing deep. Kick is a low line drive on the ground, takes a big hop, ball is loose. Spoon's going to pick it up at the 22. He's going to bring it across the 25 to about the 27, maybe the 28-yard line, and that is where Eureka will start this drive. Jace Clark and Jacob Hunsaker combining on the tackle. At the 28-yard line. The Eureka offense back out onto the field here. Eureka using the spread offense, and this point down by 32 here. Still early in the second half, but clock doesn't quite stop nearly as often as it does in other areas. McPhee still in at quarterback. Takes the snap. Gives it Stutz. Stutz in trouble being strung out. He tries to cut it upfield, but he's going to be hit by a host of Wellsville defenders, and he's back inside the 25, so it's going to be a loss on the play of at least 4 yards. And it's Jake Berg going to be credited with the hit. Sotard. Loss back to the 24-yard line. 23. Second down at 15. Second down and 15. Loss of about 5 on the play. Twin receivers left, single receiver to the right. Bolanger in the backfield, flanking Bees to his right. Takes the snap, looking to pass, throws it out, and these are behind the intended target there, Caleb Cornett. It'll fall incomplete, so third down and 15 coming up here for the Tornadoes. And Wellsville defense, after that tackle for loss, has put Eureka in a position here once again. Third down and long. Eureka going to call a timeout here. It is their first charge timeout of the second half, as they've got to find something to move this ball forward here. And I think unless you're facing a fourth down and long situation, you might be thinking everything is in four-down territory. Again, this is district action, and you're already 0-1, so Eureka is going to have to try to throw some things out there, see what they can get done. Humboldt and West Franklin still 38-0 at this time in the Frontier League. Spring Hill all over DeSoto 28-7. Try trying to find anything else that has to do with any of our local schools here. No updates from anybody else at this time that I can see. So right here, it's Wellsville 38 and Eureka 6. Third down and 15. The ball at the 23-yard line here for Eureka. Got to get out to the 38 and maybe just across the 38-yard line for the first down. Eureka comes off the sideline straight out into their formation. They're going to have twin receivers, it looks like, to the right, single receiver out to the left. Shotgun formation, backs flanking Fees on both sides. Fees is going to throw. He's hit as he throws, dumps it off short, and it'll be tackled down after the catch by Hilton. And he's going to be a gain of maybe about 4 on the play, but it's going to be 4th down and 11 here.
4th down and 11.
We'll see if Harrison Stutz drops back into punt formation. It looks as though he will. Des Winton will drop back deep to receive this punt for the Eagles. Eureka running on late substitutions, making sure they've got enough guys to block here. Snap is a low one, bounces. Stutz picks it up. He's able to get the kick away. It's a high, wobbly kick. Takes a big Eureka bounce. Winton will pick it up at about the 40-yard line. Makes the first man miss. Now he makes a couple more, and he's sprinting into the secondary. Got a flag down at about the 43. Winton was tackled down at the 45 of Eureka. Tremendous spin move and explosive effort there by Des Winton. But this is going to be holding called against the Eagles. So it's going to back it up from the initial spot there. Flag was sitting at the 43-yard line. So they mark it from the spot of the foul. So the Eagles will start back at the 47, maybe the 46-yard line. The Eagles, instead of having 43 yards to go, will have to go 54 yards. Cardi will go under center, single receivers to each side. Delgado gets the carry. He's right up the middle, and he stood up, maybe not even back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. Stripler in on the tackle there. Loss of 1. Ball at the 45-yard line. The Eagles don't do it very often, but have a negative play offensively without the penalty. Hunsaker splits out wide left. Lee wide to the right. In McCarty under center. I formation behind him. The pitch is going to be to Money. Money cuts it up. He makes it into the secondary, puts his head down as he's driving towards the line to gain. I believe he'll be about a yard short, maybe, as he's back near the 44-yard line, and that's really the line to gain, but he's going to be just short of the line to gain. So it'll be 3rd down and about the length of a football here. A nice, strong run there by Nash Money. A good job out on the edge to kind of seal that up. Money able to cut it up and get something going. McCarty going to pass here on 3rd down, throws it out, and that is caught by Brody Lee, and he'll take it inside the 40, tackled down at about the 37-yard line. And we've got an injured player for Eureka over on the far sideline down at about the 32-yard line. So we've got a timeout called by the officials here for injury. It'll be a 1st down and 10. The ball at the 37-yard line for Wellsville. They've sent both teams to their respective sidelines for this timeout, so we'll take them with them. A 60-second timeout. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. To To test your home, check with your local agricultural extension office for an inexpensive home test kits or find a certified professional per Kansas state law to test during a real estate transaction. Consider building radon resistant for your new home. Call 1-800-693-5343 or visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
And back here at Wellsville High School, Luke Queen with you. 5:20 remaining here in the third quarter, 38-6 Wellsville on top of Eureka. Have a first down and 10 at the 37-yard line. Player for Eureka able to get up and walk off with just a little bit of assistance there. Quick update on the local score. Ottawa 30, Bonner Springs 7 in the third quarter of that ball game. McCarty going to be in the shotgun here, twin receivers to each side. He's going to quick bubble screen out here, looking for Hunsaker. The pass is up too high. Jacob tried to get up in the air and bring that one down, but it was just off his fingertips. It goes out of bounds. It was a forward pass, as it was close to that area where it was, a little bit of a lateral where that could have been considered a fumble out of bounds and a loss of yardage. But it was thrown forward as McCarty released it from the 41 over the fingertips of Hunsaker at the 40. This time, trip receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Bunny flanking McCarty in the backfield. McCarty going to throw again, this time to Signs, and pass is incomplete. And again, kind of a bubble screen set up there as Signs was hit immediately on receiving that one. David Signs remaining on the ground here. And now he's going to try and get to his feet, and he will hop off on one foot to the sideline. David Signs, terrific receiver and defensive player here defensive back for Wellsville. So jogging in to replace him, number 2, Jake Richards will come in here for the Eagles and replace David Signs. Signs trying to walk it off, putting some weight on that left foot, which looked like the left ankle was what he was kind of protecting there. It's third down and 10 at the 37. Again, trip receivers to the left, and a timeout will be called here as Wellsville had some confusion going on as to what the play call was. It was a first timeout going to be charged to the Eagles here. We'll go ahead and take a quick 30-second break with them. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
Did you miss your front row seat at Arrowhead last season? Not this year. KOFO and Furniture Loft are sending you back to Arrowhead to watch the most exciting team in football, your Kansas City Chiefs. You and a friend in front row seats to watch the Chiefs. Just stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City or Emporia on West US 50 and register once per visit. Only one win per season. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to win. The next ticket giveaway is for the Chiefs versus the Bills October 10th. Winner announced October 7th. During the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
And back here at Wellsville High School, Luke Queen with you. Timeout used by Wellsville here. A little confusion on this third down and 10 play call. So using their first charge timeout of the half, they still have 2 remaining. Eureka has the same. Wellsville leading 38-6 over the Eureka Tornadoes. Twin receivers going to be split out to the left. Halfback is Hunsaker on the right. Shotgun formation. McCarthy is going to give it here to Money. Money makes the first man miss. Now he's stacked up at about the 35, and the whistles come out on a gain of about 2 on the play is all that it'll be. But it'll be fourth down and about 8 yards to go here. It's a excuse me. It's a short 8 situation here for the Eagles. But they're going to go for it here, it looks like. They can punt it and try and pin Eureka back in. It's kind of in that territory where you'd almost want to take a penalty and back up 5 yards to just give your punter an extra opportunity. But the single receiver going to split out wide to the right. Hunsaker in motion, and McCarty's going to go back. He's in trouble, and he's going to get hit back at the 46-yard line. little bit of a broken play there. It didn't look like McCarty had that football very well as he came out from under center and then was in a little bit of trouble and had nowhere to go with it. And so he'll be tackled for a loss. So turnover on downs. Eureka takes over first down and 10 at their own 46-yard line with 4 minutes and 11 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. It was 32-6 at the half. McCarty hit Winton for 22 yards with 8 minutes remaining here in the third quarter for the score here in the third quarter, the only one so far, 38-6. Wellsville on top, twin receivers left, single receiver to the right. Tees takes the snap, fakes the give, gonna pass, fires, and intercepted by Dylan McCarty at the 37-yard line across midfield, and will be tackled down at about the 40, maybe the 39-yard line. So a nice interception there, and about a 25-yard return for Dylan McCarty. So giving it right back, 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. The Eagles take it right back after the first down interception and a good return by McCarty. Brody Lee split out wide to the left. McCarty takes the snap, give us the Money. Money going to follow his blockers right up the middle. He's got positive yards there as he's across the 35 down to about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line is where they're going to spot the football. Couldn't tell when he got in there or got spun around if he had gotten forward. Still at the 34-yard line. Pickup of 6 here. Wellsville, after turning it over on downs. And now we've got Eureka player with a second equipment issue. Going to have to check out here quite possibly. They're going to have to give them time to make a defensive substitution. So checking out is number 40, Brody Harrison, who had the equipment issue. Second down and 4, ball at the 34-yard line. McCarty under center. Takes the snap. Gives the first man through, Delgado. Delgado left side into the secondary, and he'll be tackled down at about the 21-yard line. So a good pickup there of about 13 yards for Delgado, but that's good for the Wellsville first down. And the Eagles first down and 10 at the 21-yard line of Eureka. Nice run there by Delgado. Eagles going to send twin receivers out to the left. Lee out wide. Dorsey in the slot. Hunsaker and a halfback there in the right slot. High snap brought down by McCarty. Handoff to Money. Money going to go left side. Got positive yards as he's approaching the 10-yard line. It looks like he will be close to that. Had to get across the 11 for the first down. And it will be awaiting just the official here. And they'll say it is second down in inches. So they didn't quite get it to gain, had to get to the 10. It's just short of the 10-yard line. Twin receivers to the left once again. Shotgun formation. Snap is back. Give here is Des Winton. Winton stood up, but he'll get to the 10-yard line. So on second and short, Des gets the first down. And I believe it is the nose of the football is going to be on the south side of the 10-yard line. So there is actually, I believe, they're going to say first and goal right at the 10-yard line. So actually the nose of the football touching the 10-yard line. If they can't get a first down between that 10 yards and the goal line because it would be on the goal line. Single receiver split wide each side. The pitch is to Winton. Winton going to try the left side. He stood up as he cuts upfield, and that's going to be no gain, maybe a loss of a yard on the play. So it'll be second down and goal this time at the 11-yard line. Just short of the 10-yard line, maybe a loss of about a half a yard at most. Twin receivers going to split wide to the right. Lee and Hunsaker in the slot. Snap is back. Option look here. McCarty's going to keep it. Flag comes in as McCarty will break it into the end zone. But we've got a flag on the play, and this is the area of holding coming from the umpire, and it sure is. So this one's going to come back. Going to be holding against Wellsville. So instead of the Dylan McCarty 10-yard touchdown run, the Eagles are going to have to try it again. Where the hold was back at about the 14-yard line, which is an area that
24-yard line.
Second down and goal from the 24-yard line, and that holding penalty took place behind anywhere where Dylan McCarty was, as he took that snap at about the 11, maybe the 12, and just went straight down the line with it. McCarty under center once again. Twin receivers to the left. McCarty going to pitch it to Winton. Winton going to try to get to the edge. Has some blockers out there. Another flag comes in. So this one, again, going to come back with a holding call. Going to go against Wellsville once again. And I did not see it from here, but it was on the other side of the field. So we'll assume that it was correct there. So now instead of first down and goal at about the 10-yard line, it is going to be second down and goal at the 31.
Second goal from the 31.
The Eagles, two huge penalties here. One are taking points off the board. We'll see if now the Eagles have to go back to the air quite possibly. Clock continues to run. 50 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Twin receivers to the left. McCarty in the shotgun. And now he's going to go over the middle. He's got David Signs at the 10, 5, and touchdown. 31-yard touchdown pass. Wellsville, McCarty, this time to David Signs for 31 yards in the touchdown. With clock continues to run here with about 30 seconds remaining in the third. I didn't think the clock should still be running at this point, but they'll stop it now with 6 seconds remaining. The actual point of ball carrier across the goal line with about 30 seconds to go. Snap is back. Placement is down. The kick is away from Seaman, and it is up, and it is good. So Wellsville 45, Eureka 6 with 6 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. So we're going to go ahead and keep it right here as they'll kick it off, and then they'll make the decision. The officials are coming together here because I looked up and there was about 27 seconds on the clock. It continued to run down. I was wondering why it was running down. I believe it's a 40-point rule. That was only 38 unless there was a decision made during the half that if it got to be, another touchdown by Wellsville or 2 more, then they might just run it out. But we'll see if the officials put any time back on the clock. They will not. So this kickoff will probably take us to the end of the third quarter, and we'll take a break at that point. So McCarty has 3 touchdown passes on the night to 3 different receivers. Went to Willie Dorsey for the first one, Des McCarty for the second, and David Signs. Nathan Seaman to kick it away. And it is Spooks and Bolanger back deep to return. Short little pooch kick, and it is smothered over at the 38, maybe the 39-yard line there by number 40, Brody Harrison. And so there's actually, with first down and 10 with the ball at the 39-yard line, 5 seconds to go as Harrison just caught that and went to the ground, so only 1 second came off of the game clock there. This will be our last play of the third quarter when, barring a defensive penalty, after the snap here from Eureka. Tornadoes break their huddle here, trailing 45-6 as Wellsville has dominated this football game. He's with Spoons behind him. He takes the snap, looking to pass, and he's in trouble, and now the whistle will stop it there. And once again, getting into the backfield, Caleb Green gets the sack, and we have reached the end of quarter number 3 with Wellsville on top, 45-6 over Eureka. A 60-second timeout. We'll be back with more high school football action on KOFO.com.
Ottawa Bible Church is a growing and thriving gospel-centered church. I'm Dave Edwards, a member of OBC, and I'd like to invite you to join us each Sunday morning as we gather for a rich sense of community, lively worship, and the expository preaching of the Word of God. We offer a mid-morning breakfast at 8:45, adult and children's Sunday school at 9:15, and services are at 8 and 10:15. More about us can be found at ottawabiblechurch.com. We hope to see you soon.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Back here at Wellsville High School, Luke Queen with you here this evening. We're about to get underway in quarter number 4. Wellsville all over Eureka here tonight, 45-6. We've got 12 minutes remaining here in regulation, 39-point lead for Wellsville. A lot of substitutions coming in here defensively, it looks like, for the Eagles, as the starters have done a great job here regarding that, just that one big play, which goes down as an offensive play on 4th down and long, a poor snap on a punt, and the punter was able to pick it up and run it out. Twin receivers each side. Pease takes the snap. He's back to pass on the way, and tackled down immediately there after a completion. Wiley Bolanger with the catch. David Sines on the catch. Sines kind of gets up a little gingerly once again here, and he'll go ahead and jog off to the sideline. A good tackle there by Sines, but maybe that a little bit of that ankle injury, and maybe it's just a calf cramp up just for the way it was twisted. Twin receivers again each side. Fees takes the snap, looks to his left, passes on the way, and dropped there. Bolanger again, the intended target, unable to hang on to that one. So it'll be 4th down, this situation for Eureka once again, and they're going to drop back. Spoons, Harrison Spoon's going to drop back to punt this one away. Nobody back deep yet for
12 for the Tornadoes.
Wellsville. Now Jake Richards is going to believe that they are going to punt this football, and he'll back up. A low snap, and Spoons is in trouble, and he's got room once again. Tries to hurdle a man, and somehow he's able to make him miss. And the flag does come out here. Hurling in high school football is actually illegal. So I'm going to see if that's what this call is going to be.
Flag on the play.
And they're picking up the flag. And the Wellsville coaches are asking for a clarification, because that's exactly what they were expecting, was a flag there for hurdling. So the two biggest plays quite possibly for Eureka so far have been on bad snaps back to the punter, which have just turned into broken plays, and Garrison Spoons running for first downs. This time not able to get a touchdown. Twin receivers each side. Fees takes the snap. He's back to pass, going to throw it up deep, looking for Garrison Spoons, who tried to come back and adjust to the football as it was underthrown. He's just unable to make the catch. Back in coverage for the Eagles is number 14, Kyle Fouts. Had good coverage on Spoons, but Spoons adjusted back to the football, but unable to make the catch. So it falls incomplete. It'll bring up second down and 10 here for Wellsville. Clock is continuing to roll here with a 39-point advantage, so must have been decided prior to half. Usually it's 40 in the fourth quarter. Twin receivers. Fees takes the snap. He's back to pass. Throws it out here near side. It is caught, but tackled down short of the line to gain. Wyatt Samuel was on the catch, and number 20 was Scott Hain on the tackle, the coverage, and the touch. Gain of 6 on the play. It's third down and 4. Got to get to the 38-yard line. The ball sitting at the 42-yard line. Eureka in the huddle. Now breaks out of it with 10 seconds on the play clock. Twin receivers each side. He's in the shotgun, takes the snap quickly. He's going to keep it himself. Quarterback draw. He's got the first down inside the 35, and he'll be tackled down at the 30-yard line. And looks like Scott Hain in on the tackle once again there for the Eagles. First down and 10 for Eureka. The ball at the Wellsville 30-yard line. Bees comes to the line. Trip receivers, this time a bubble screen out to Spoons, and he is tackled immediately. Great job of coverage there. And again, that is Scott Hain out there. And that is going to go for a loss of actually a yard on the play back to the 31. A great job there. Tried to get it out to Spoons with some space on an island, and Hain just came up and made a stick and made the tackle. Trip receivers to the right, single receiver out to the left. He takes the snap. He's looking to his right, throws. The pass is going to be caught here by Wyatt Samuels. It's inside the 20-yard line, so it's going to be a gain of about 12 on the play, and that's going to be good for a first down. Jake Richards in on the stop for Wellsville that time. So first down and 10, the ball at the 19-yard line. Definitely the longest sustained drive here for Eureka. Clock continues to run, 6:20 remaining. Wellsville looking to go 5-0 on the season. Now we've got a whistle and a timeout. It's going to be called here by Eureka. It's their second charge timeout of the half. That leaves them with one remaining. We'll go ahead and take a quick one with them. A 30-second break. You're listening to High School Football here on KOFO.com.
Cleaning for a Reason is a non-profit organization that provides free house cleaning for individuals battling cancer. Clean and Shine of Ottawa is proud to be partnered with Cleaning for a Reason. My name is Brandy Armstrong, owner of Clean and Shine. Our business is proud of our association with Cleaning for a Reason. Contact me today at 785-418-3727 for more information.
Join KOFO for the Ken Kessinger Show, our weekly chat with the OU Braves head football coach every Tuesday night at 7:06, live from Primetime Grill in South Ottawa. Bob Johnson is your host with Coach Kessinger. It's food, fun, and football on the Ken Kessinger Show, Tuesday nights on KOFO.
And back here at Wellsville High School, 6:15 remaining in the ball game. First down and 10 at the 19-yard line of the Eagles for Eureka Tornadoes. Wellsville on top 45-6, and just trying to see if they can preserve a big victory here. Again, Wellsville trying to move to 5-0 overall, 2-0 in District 2. Osage City 63-22 winners. A little inside toss gives here to Spoons, and he's able to get something out of it. Was tripped up initially by Richards, but able to dive forward inside the 15 down to about the 14. So give him credit for 5, maybe 6 on the play. Second down and 4 here as it's closer to the 13-yard line. Nice job by Richards to recognize that, get up, and at least trip Spoons up. But Spoons able to get his feet back down and dive forward in that situation. Pease takes the snap, going to turn, and he's going to keep it. He's going to try to get to the edge. Richards out there, and he'll tackle him down at the 11-yard line, short of the line to gain. Great job in the open field there by Jake Richards. He just kind of stayed in pursuit and then dove in at the feet to take down Cash Fees before he could get there. Third down and 2 here. Eureka has to get to the 9-yard line. This time Fees looks like he's going to come up under center. He's going to take the snap, and he's just going to dive forward, and I think he's got the yardage necessary there. We're going to mark him down near the 6-yard line. Only a couple times Fees has gone up under center, and every time it's been a kind of a timing snap to just follow the line and dive forward. Didn't get it the first time, did that time. So it'll be first down and goal from the 6-yard line here for Eureka. Wellsville resting the majority of their starters at this point. When receivers each side for Eureka. Fees claps his hands. He's going to give the ball to the first man through, and that is Zach Hilton. And he dives across the line to gain, and that is a Eureka touchdown. 6-yard run there. With 4 minutes to go in the ball game for Eureka. And it looks like Tornadoes are going to go for 2.
2-point conversion.
Clock continues to run, so it must have been decided upon at halftime, as it's only a 33-point ball game. Usually it runs when it's over 40. Snap is back, gives to the first man through, stood up, and he dives forward, and the conversion failed there.
Wellsville 45, Eureka 12.
So the score here is Wellsville 45 and Eureka 12. We'll go ahead and we'll take one more 30-second break, and we'll be here for the end of it. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
It's always exciting when your Kansas City Royals take the field. And with fans in the stands once again, it's even better in 2021. KOFO and our longtime title sponsor of Royals baseball, State Farm agent Ryan Disbro, and our game sponsors make it possible for you to hear the boys in blue, home and away, all season long. We encourage you to shop with our sponsors as the best way to be Together Royal this season. We're proud to be your sports source and home for Royals baseball in East Central Kansas. 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
And welcome back here to Wellsville. Eagles on top of Eureka 45-12. Luke Queen with you. 2:20 remaining running clock here in the fourth quarter. A couple of finals from around the area. Osage City 63, Jayhawk Lynn 22. It was Central Heights coming back and getting the victory, trailing 14-7 at the half. And Central Heights pulls away in the second half, 33-20 win over Horton tonight. And homecoming for Central Heights. Congratulations to the Vikings. Ottawa High School 30 and Bonner Springs 13 in their ball game. Short kick here, picked up by Wellsville and brought out across the 30. Brody Lee tackled out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. Garrison Spoons on the tackle. And so Wellsville will take over first down and 10 with the ball at the 34-yard line. And really, with the clock running right here, it's going to just be a play or two is all that Wellsville's going to have to run to drain this clock out. The play 25-second clock starts at about 1 minute and 12 seconds to go. Single receiver split wide to each side. Willie Dorsey under center. Dorsey takes the snap, pitches it. Try the right side, gain of about a yard on the play, and that was Nick Slauson on the carry. And we've got a whistle and an official's timeout here for injury, and a Eureka player down on his knees. Looks like he might have just taken a little bit of a knock there. And at this point in the ball game, last thing you want to see in a 45-12 game with less than a minute to go is anybody get injured. So the officials step in, immediately stop play, and make sure we check on the player. He's got his bell rung. Coach is out there asking him some questions, see how he feels. If I can find any other area scores for us. Trying to find something in 2A District 2. The other game we were trying to keep track of was Humboldt and West Franklin. At the half, it was Humboldt all over West Franklin, 38-7. I have not been able to find that final yet, or score in the fourth quarter or anything like that, but going to get back to action here, waiting for the official, really. Like I said, there's 42 seconds left, so once they start the game clock and the play clock, start winding that, Wellsville can snap this with about 20 seconds remaining, and then they won't have to snap it anymore. So we'll see if they hand it off or if they go ahead and just take a knee in this situation. Single receivers are going to split out wide to each side. Slauson deep in the I formation here, and Dorsey going to go under center. Not in a victory. They're going to pitch it back. Slauson going to try to get to the edge. Not much there. He's back to the original line of scrimmage, and he'll go out of bounds there for a loss of maybe one on that play. So like I said, Wellsville does not have to snap the football again, so our final score is going to be Wellsville 45 and Eureka 12. Wellsville improving to 5-0 with the win, and they also go to 2-0 in district play. Eureka falls to 3-2 and 0-2. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. We're going to come back, and we're going to get you the finals from here at Wellsville. It's Eagles 45 and Eureka 12. Back in 60, you're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
It's always exciting when your Kansas City Royals take the field. And with fans in the stands once again, it's even better in 2021. KOFO and our longtime title sponsor of Royals baseball, State Farm agent Ryan Disbro, and our game sponsors make it possible for you to hear the boys in blue, home and away, all season long. We encourage you to shop with our sponsors as the best way to be Together Royal this season. We're proud to be your sports source and home for Royals baseball in East Central Kansas. 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Needing work? Want to do something different? KOFO is looking for someone to fill a part-time position as the host of the Sunday morning gospel favorite show. No previous experience is necessary, but must have a good work ethic, good communication skills, be familiar with computer operations, and have your own transportation. If interested, send us an email at kofo@kofo.com. No phone calls, please. KOFO is an equal opportunity employer.
And welcome back here to Wellsville High School. Luke Queen with you. Final score, Wellsville 45 and Eureka 12. Wellsville with the victory improves to 5-0 on the season, and they are 2-0 in 2A District 2 play. Will face off against also undefeated 5-0 Osage City and 2-0 in 2A District 2 next week in a game that we will have here on the KOFO High School Game of the Week. We should have a great one next Friday night in Osage City. But tonight it was all Wellsville. It was really Wellsville early on. It was Dylan McCarthy hit Willie Dorsey for a 26-yard touchdown pass just 2.5 minutes into the ball game, gave Wellsville an early 6-0 lead. After a 3-and-out forced by the Eagles, a short punt, that the Eagles moved down to the 8-yard line, had first and goal from the 8, one-play drive. Nash Money ran it in from 8 yards out with 7:30 remaining in the first quarter, 12-0, Wellsville on top. Eureka got on the board. It was fourth down and about 17 yards to go, and a bad snap, but Garrison Spoons picked it up for Eureka and saw an opening, and he just tucked it and ran, went 69 yards for the touchdown to cut the lead in half at 12-6. But before the end of the first quarter, Wellsville got the points right back. This time Nash Money on a 5-yard touchdown run with 62 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Nathan Seaman added the extra point, and it was 19-6 after 1 quarter of play. In the second quarter, Dylan Schnorr from 5 yards out with 7:32 remaining made it 25-6. And then later on, it was Willie Dorsey in at quarterback to Nash Money with 2:04 remaining on a screen pass on 3rd and 10 for 24 yards and the touchdown. Nathan Seaman added the extra point, and at halftime it was Wellsville 32 and Eureka 6. In the third quarter, it was more Eagles. This time, Dylan McCarty, his second touchdown pass, 22-yarder this time to Des Winton with 8:09 remaining in the third, making it 38-6. And then McCarty to David Sines for 31 yards, which is 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And Seaman adding the extra point, making it 45-6. Eureka got one in the fourth quarter with about 4 minutes to go, making it 45-12. But that was all the scoring we would have, as Wellsville does exactly what they needed to do. They took care of business tonight, getting the victory and moving to 5-0 and 2-0 in district play before their big matchup next week against 5-0 overall and 2-0 in district play, Osage City. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Congratulations to the Wellsville Eagles as they improve to that 5-0 record, keep that perfect record intact tonight. Appreciate Robert back in the studio for getting me in and out, take care of me all night. Again, thanks for tuning in. Signing off from here at Wellsville High School, I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Thank you for listening to this Game of the Week football broadcast on KOFO and KOFO.com. Brought to you by Advent Health Ottawa, CarStar, Kansas State Bank, Quality Structures, and by Sutton's Jewelry, the Ottawa Herald, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and Kramer Pharmacy. Our Game of the Week on KOFO.com is also brought to you by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Ottawa University, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, and Arvest Bank. For more information about our Game of the Week football broadcast, visit the KOFO sports page at KOFO.com and listen Monday through Saturday for the KOFO sports calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.